Afternoon to everyone. My name is My name is Manisha Moore. I'm the Executive Director for Newark Thrives. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to our beautiful city of Newark, New Jersey, and the first 2017 statewide After-School Fair. We'd definitely like to thank all of our vendors and program providers for coming out, both near and far. I just wanted to share with you a welcome address from the city of Newark. And just to tell you all too, it's just great work that's taking place throughout the city concerning after school, and that we're really excited to kind of promote those programs that are taking place, whether it's in Plainfield or Delran or the city of Newark. And so welcome, definitely make sure you stop by all of the tables. We think that this will be a great opportunity for us to network throughout different programs as well. And I wanted to also acknowledge our sponsors that are also helping to put on this phenomenal event. We have, could you guys please stand, Cruz. Sarah Cruz represents NPS Standard Learning Time, and she's also the ambassador for After School. And we have Lauren Meehan. Lauren Meehan represents Newark Arts Education Roundtable, and we have Diane Jinko. And everyone should be familiar with Diane. Diane represents NJSACC. So we're definitely pleased to have everyone here. We definitely thank the NJDevils and Prudential Center for hosting us for this great event. Thank you.
To put on my old lady glasses. I'm Diane Jenko. As you know, we are the statewide after-school network. So we are here to really support all of you. We're funded by the Department of Education, the Department of Human Services, so you're e-child care people. And we're funded by the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation. So we're one of 50 statewide networks, and our goal is to connect all of you. If we can get resources out to you, information. How many of you are on the After School Flash? Okay, we need more of you on. Make sure you just don't have your exec or your CEO or your supervisor on it, because you know it's a revolving door in after school. So somebody leaves and then you move into a different program and you're like, oh, well, how do I know about the statewide after school conference? Or I have a job opening. You can post a job opening with us for free, and we have a really good rate of people finding work in other after school programs because we're building a field. After school, whether you like it or not, is a field. You may think you stopped temporarily. How many of you worked in after school for more than 5 years? How many more than 10 years? How many more than 15 years? Okay, I don't want to tell you how many I've been in. Actually, it's 30, 40 years. Yes, that's 43 actually. So, but it is a field, and we are a workforce that makes a big difference on kids. And that's one thing we want you to leave with today. You don't realize it, but the impact, the number of kids you impact, how you change their lives are really important. And what also is really important now is we are at a very critical time in terms of funding for anything from Sesame Street to Meals on Wheels to our kids and families. We know that the healthcare issue, many of us fought for that to make sure our families could ensure that they could be healthy and continue to grow and flourish. Our 21st century programs are on the chopping block. We don't have a lot of money in terms of after-school funding, but we do have 56 grantees in this state that get federal dollars. How many of you are 21st century programs here? Okay, it's a lot of kids, and you do a lot of good work, and it's a competitive grant process. The new process is opening up. So if you are thinking of applying for the next round of funding, those dollars are already in the state treasury. They cannot be taken away. So we've got another good year and a half where we've got money, but it doesn't mean you stand back. How many are family-friendly programs here? Okay, remember when we were on the chopping block last year, and God love Senator Ruiz from Newark, because she stepped in and made sure that that funding stayed for our family-friendly programs. So what we're going to ask you to do is, even if you do not get family-friendly money, you don't get 21st century money, we're asking you to spread the word among your working families. Because it isn't just about those 50-some grantees, it's about all the kids in our state and around the country. The other things that we're worried about coming down the pike and being chopped are our food programs. our lunch programs, our breakfast programs, our snack, our at-risk meals. We're worried about Vista, which we have a wonderful food Vista, and we've got 2 Vistas in Newark working with us. You know, all of those services that we've worked so hard for are on the chopping block, and you can make a difference. So on our little table over there, we need you to stand up for after school. Trey Manisha mentioned that Sarah is an after school ambassador. She's an after school ambassador for the After School Alliance. The After School Alliance is an advocacy organization for after school. And it was a national competition, and our Sarah got nominated, and she was approved, so we can be very proud. But it's a way to advocate, and it's a way that they have people